guys, I'm getting ready to make a chocolate chess pie. I know this is a lot of stuff here. I'm going to mention it all in the description box, but I'm going to go quickly. I've got some apple cider vinegar. I believe it's a tablespoon. I've got cocoa, 3 tablespoons. I've got 2 cups of sugar, 1½ of white, 1/2 a cup of brown sugar, vanilla, cornmeal, milk. Cornmeal is essential for chess pie. Tablespoon of flour, 1/4 cup of milk, eggs, butter, and I'm gonna do something trippy. I'm gonna add some pecans, y'all. I modified the recipe I got off of, I think it's Country Living. It didn't have any brown sugar, so I'm adding that, and it definitely didn't have any cocoa, so I'm adding that, and it definitely didn't have any nuts. So, because to me, chocolate chess pie is almost like a fudgy brownie pie, and I usually buy them in Detroit at a restaurant. I could buy a whole pie for $20 when they're selling by like $6.95 for the slice. But anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and make a chess pie, and this is all for me. My husband does not eat anything like this, so this pie, I won't have to share it, unfortunately, so I have to be stuck eating it by myself. So stay with me. I'm gonna get everything all set up and cleared up, and we'll get to baking. Okay guys, I've got a pie crust pre-made that I kind of blind baked. Well, I did. I put foil in it. I didn't have any beads or anything special, so I put some cake mixer stuff, kind of like this, in there and weighted it down. Cooked it at 450 for 5 minutes. Then removed all that, lowered the heat to 425 for another 5, and then let it completely cool. So my crust is ready. You know me. If you saw my cobbler recipe, I am nervous about putting dough and mixture into wet dough because I hate a bottom wet crust. Now this is 2 cups of sugar, and I think I made a mistake. It was Southern Living I got this recipe from, and it took 2 cups of white sugar, and I modified it and added 1/2 cup of brown sugar, and then I'm adding cocoa to this also to make it chocolate. And I got my whisk here. This is gonna be rough, and whisk this together because I want this to be a chocolate chess pie. I buy these a lot, and like I said, I just buy the whole pie and eat it over a couple days. And like I said, because my husband doesn't eat anything like this. So it also calls for 4 eggs. So I've already got them beaten up pretty good, so I'm gonna go ahead and put those in with the sugar and start mixing that together. Let's get this mixed up. And also it asks for a 1/4 cup of milk and 1 tablespoon of flour and 2 tablespoons of cornmeal. I guess this is what makes it chess pie, because the cornmeal is going to rise to the top. Now the recipe I got from Southern Living used white vinegar. I'm using organic apple cider vinegar. Like I said, trying to change it a little bit. I guess the vinegar, is optional for a regular chess pie, or you could add lemon. Some people add lemon. There's a little vanilla. I'm not measuring that. And then this is 1/2 cup of melted butter going in that I melted in the microwave. And I'm gonna get this all mixed up. And like I said, the recipe does not call chess pie. I've never seen from my recipe any of them that had nuts in there. So I was thinking more like a brownie pie, because when I get it's really, really good and fudgy. And I said, man, if this had some nuts, it'd probably really, really, really be good. So that's what I decided when I was at the store to pick up some pecans. And no, I'm not using the pralines because I think it would totally change what I'm trying to do here. So this is going to require some serious mixing, so I'm going to put you guys on hold and get this mixed up really good, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. I got it all mixed up, and if you know me, you know I'm going to put this bad boy on a baking sheet, on a piece of foil, because, well, number 1, too lazy to clean the baking sheet in case it runs over. Number 2, this foil I can just throw away. So I'm going to go ahead and add some nuts. Like I said, the recipe does not call for nuts, but I figured it'd be a little different. So I'm not going to add a whole bunch, just maybe a little handful like that. Because like I said, this is chess pie. Jen's just modifying it. So I'm going to go ahead and add just a little bit of nuts in here, and go ahead and put this in a cool, deep dish pie crust that I have power baked, as they say. And supposedly what makes it a chess pie is that cornmeal. It'll come up to the top and make it nice and crusty and crunchy. So I'm going to put you guys on hold and shift over to the oven. I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. I just put it in the oven. I'm gonna set this for 50 to 55 minutes and then we'll come back and check it. And you know I got a joke for you, so hang tight and we're gonna let this bake. And you know from my last mistake when I made that praline pecan pie, I tried to cut it for you guys in 45 minutes and it turned into a molten lava pie. And what you guys saw in the end picture is what was left after I had to eat it to keep it from collapsing. But that pie was all for me too, so it really doesn't matter. So anyway, we're gonna let this cook and I'll get back with you guys and give you guys my joke. Okay guys, got it out of the oven. It's been resting now about an hour, so I'm still not gonna cut it. I see it's cracked a little bit. I don't know if it's because of the nuts or what, but anyway, should still be good. I'll cut it for you guys tomorrow and show you what it looks like and tell you my joke. So I just wanted you to see, yeah, still pretty warm after an hour, and I think it'd be better if it cooled overnight. So everybody sleep tight, see you in the morning, and stay tuned for my joke. Have a good evening. Hey guys, got the pie out, here it is, and you see how much I've eaten. This is absolutely unbelievable. If you love chocolate, you guys have got to try this pie. It's ooey gooey. I would almost call it like a chocolate brownie pie. Couldn't find the little bit of nuts that you saw me put in there. I guess it just added to extra crunch. I know it floated to the top with the cornmeal, because I was kind of wondering if they would sink to the bottom and mix in with the filling, but they didn't. All the nuts floated to the top. And I think you guys will really like this. It's ooey gooey, chocolatey, super chocolatey. This is a 10 out of 10. Anyway, chocolate chess pie. I added pecans. Let me tell you guys my joke. Since his wife is 8 months into her pregnancy, the husband decides to sleep on the floor to avoid any regrettable mistake which might happen, for he has been desperate for sex for quite some time now. Just before lying down on the bed, she glances at him and sees the poor guy curled up on the floor, eyes staring widely into the empty air, filled with hopeless desire. Feeling sorry for her husband, she opens the top drawer of the cabinet, takes out a $50 bill, and gives it to him. She says, "Aw, honey, you're so depressed. Here, take this and go to the woman next door, and she will let you sleep with her tonight. But remember, this only happens once, okay? Don't ever talk about it or ask me to do this again." The husband rolls his eyes in disbelief, but afraid that she may change her mind, he grabs the money and leaves quickly. A few minutes later, he returns, hands the bill back to his wife and says, with much disappointment, she said this isn't enough. She wants $60. The wife's face suddenly turns red with anger. She says, "That low-down dog. When she was pregnant, I let her husband come over here. I only charged him $50. That's my joke. Isn't that sick? Anyway, yeah, I've been telling jokes since I was in the Air Force. When I was in basic training, that's something we did at night for the officers to try and keep them from screaming and hollering and trying to kill us. But anyway, yeah, this is a chocolate chess pie. This is definitely not one of my favorites. Make this for the holidays. I'm gonna zoom in. It's like I said, it's kind of hard to describe. It's crunchy on the top, but gooey on the bottom. And I definitely say do like I did and power bake that crust so the bottom crust won't be gooey. Because I got a feeling if you poured this in a regular crust, I don't know how people do it, but like I said, mine's done because I power cooked it, but I've seen a lot of recipes. None of them put pralines in their chocolate chess pie, and almost nobody bakes the shell. But to each his own. Love you guys. God bless. Leave me some comments in the comment box. Let me know what you think or how I can improve. Thanks for watching, and God bless.